Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My dear students, it is entrepreneurship class 12th and the topic is opportunity selection. Dear students, last lesson that was regarding the identification of project, but now that stage is over now because we have already discussed the identification of project and when this identification of project ends. Now we have identified the project. Now the step is different opportunities that we had. Now we have to select one among them. So identification, it has ended. Now the selection is the most important step now, because now we have many opportunities, we have many choices. Among these choices we have to select one so that we can proceed ahead with the best choice, because idea generation and identification of the project, it is now these steps have come to an end now. Now the entrepreneur has to select the opportunity because he has so many opportunities, and at this very stage he has to keep in view the existing economic condition and the government policies, because these are very important for the entrepreneur to continue his work. The economic condition, whether he has so much amount, he has so much strong financial condition, he has availability of finance at this very time, and he has to see that what are the government policies regarding this opportunity that I am going to prevail. He has to keep these things in view, and at this very stage there comes a very important analysis so far as the managerial activity is concerned, so far as this business standard is concerned. It is called SWOT, S-W-O-T, SWOT, S-W-O-T. SWOT, S it means strength, W it means weaknesses, O means opportunity, and T means threat. So now he has to see all these things, that what I have to do, because he has to take into consideration both the things, strengths, his strong points and his weak points. These two things, they are related to the entrepreneur, because now we have to judge his strength, and we have just to imagine what are the weak points with the entrepreneur who is going to start the business. And then O and T, opportunities and threats, these are related to the external environment, because as W, these are two internal things which are related to the entrepreneur, and opportunity and threats, they are not related to the entrepreneur because they are related to the outside world, they are related to the outside environment. These are environmental things, and first two they are individual things, they are related to the entrepreneur. These are related to his personal, his person, and the second, the third and fourth, they are related to the outside environment. But here let us see that when the entrepreneur identifies the project and selects the project, there is always a gap, identification and selection, because within this gap the strong pointers and weak pointers of the entrepreneur can be judged, and how much strong he is. When he has identified the project, now he has selected the project, but the strong and weak pointers of the entrepreneur, his personal weaknesses, his personal strength can be judged at this very point. This is not a universal thing, because add some steps. In some cases, there is no gap between the identification of the project and the selection of the project. When the entrepreneur identifies the project, at the same time he goes to the selection step. But usually there is a gap in these two steps. Now, I already told you that first two, strength and weakness, these are internal things, and opportunity and threats, these are the environmental things which are outside the enterprise. Now, this strength, how it reacts, how it affects the business. Now, strength, it is related to the entrepreneur. In this very case, the strength, the knowledge, the skill of the entrepreneur, it is judged at this very time, that how much strong he is, what are his weak points. We have to judge all these things at this very point. His knowledge, his skill, his experience, these are strong points with the entrepreneur. And second thing, these are weaknesses. If you lack some of the things while implementing the opportunity, while implementing his personal experience, if he is lacking something, if he has poor marketing, if he has proved to be lazy, these are the weaknesses which are related to this entrepreneur. And third, so first two things, they were related to a person, entrepreneur. And the third thing, that is threat. Threat, it is not limited to the entrepreneur, but it is related to the outside world. Because threat he has to face from the political parties, political system, rules and regulations of the government. So it is not limited to the entrepreneur. He has nothing to do in this very case, because the threats are from outside world. And opportunities, and these are also related to the society. They are related to their demands. They are related to the requirements of these customers, consumers. So these two things, they are related to the outside world. Opportunity, this is related to the requirements of the taste, temperaments, society demands, and the threat, that is related to the political system. These are related to the rules and regulations of the government. These are related to the different things which are provided or which are sanctioned by the government. So these are not within the reach of this entrepreneur. Just we will cite here an example, that Dheeraj Lal Ambani, late Dheeraj Lal Hira Chand Ambani, father of Ambani brothers, it is said that when he went to Saudi Arabia, at that very time he found there that in Saudi Arabia there is a very good market of roses. At that very time he exported soil from India to Saudi Arabia, and then he planted their roses, because he saw that the roses attract the people very much in Saudi Arabia. And this is one of the examples that how a person uses his strength, uses his willpower, and takes the advantage of the outside world, the environment. At that very time he takes the advantage of the opportunity, but he has strong pointers with him, he has his willpower. So now we see that his children, they are very much developed, they have progressed a lot. There is a name, a fame of his children in India and outside India. And then this is a diagram which is related to this. This diagram is back and forth. It is related to the different aspects of this very entrepreneur, that how his opportunity selection it works. Because here he starts with total this investment, then he takes the working capital in view, then he takes the location, then he has his different things, ownership, and then product, then raw material, then marketing, then labor, and then these all things help the entrepreneur in the opportunity selection, And if he takes advantage of all these things, he takes into consideration all these things, but they are related to this SWOT: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And then he, in the context of this Venn diagram, he can become a successful entrepreneur, because now he has selected the opportunity that he is going to avail, that he is going to expose. So this is enough for the day. I hope you would have got it, that what is opportunity selection. Thanks for today.